Peace and blessings in this corner box of 24. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening? Hope all is well. I'm doing pretty good myself. You know, like I always say, God is good, God is great, and I'm blessed. So I really wasn't going to come on here tonight and even talk about this. And even talk about this fight because this is Shakur Stevenson's week, man. And this fight is coming up, and I'm super excited for this fight. But I'm going to talk about this Tyson Fury, Dylan White nonsense, okay? And just give you guys a little bit of knowledge, man. Hopefully, man, you'll accept it for you people that just like to jump on these bandwagons, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking that away from Tyson Fury, man. Okay, I'm not. But I also know, man, that everything is about timing. And he came along at the right time. Remember, and I don't want to beat him up about his past, man. But those who know, he was out of boxing. He wasn't doing anything. He was using drugs. He was living bad, and then he came back on the scene, and he pushed his way back, and he gets credit for that. But I'm just saying, again, everything is about timing. All right, he came along at the right time. Okay. Deontay Wilder, yeah, he beat Deontay Wilder twice in a row, okay? And both times he humiliated him those last two times, right? And here's the thing. Deontay Wilder is not a good fighter. He's not a boxer. He's not even a good street fighter. Because a street fighter has skills. You see what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. A street fighter can fight. A street fighter got skills. He could fight a boxer. You know what I mean? And win. The best boxers, the best fighters come from the street and from prison. Same thing with basketball. The best ball players are still out there in the streets, right? In the playgrounds. So don't get it twisted. But Deontay Wilder is not a good street fighter. He has no stamina. He has no legs. His cardio is not good. So Tyson Fury beating him, the Bronze Bomber, it wasn't really impressive because all Deontay Wilder has with anybody is that one punch. And if he can't land the one punch, then he can't win. And that's what got him through up to the time that he fought Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury, because of his size, because he's bigger than Deontay Wilder, okay, he's taller, just longer arm reach or just as long, and bigger, more weight, he couldn't handle that. So that's what happened with that. I'm not surprised that he beat Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury's not no great boxer. And he's not no all-time heavyweight top 5. Hell no. All for beating Deontay Wilder? Come on, man. Stop that. And all for beating this dude here that he just beat, Dylan White, who was knocked out back in 2015 by Anthony Joshua. 2015. Then he got knocked out by Povetkin. And yeah, he came back and beat Povetkin the next year, 2021. But come on, man. He been knocked out. And this is his third time getting knocked out by Tyson Fury. Uppercut. He got knocked out by uppercut. Come on, man. Let's be real. Again, I'm not taking nothing from Tyson Fury, but don't put him in that greatest of all time heavyweights. No, he ain't in no conversation, man, with no Jack Johnson and Joe Louis and Muhammad Ali, the great Muhammad Ali, and Joe Frazier and Larry Holmes. He ain't in that conversation. I'm not even going to get into Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis and all of them. I'm going to just talk about them. He ain't in that conversation, man. Sonny Liston and Ron, he ain't in that conversation. And he wouldn't have lasted in that era with them. Because even with that size, they would have outboxed him and they would have made him move. See, Muhammad Ali would have made him move. People say, oh, Muhammad Ali wouldn't have been able to handle him. Man, listen, Muhammad Ali was quick and fast. And when before he took that 3 years off, before they made him take that 3 years off and took that 3 years away from him and out of his boxing career, and even when he came back, he was a beast. Listen, he would have bust Tyson Fury up. Don't get it twisted. And if Deontay Wilder had a little bit of skills, he could have. He even put him on the canvas. Okay, so come on, man. Let's keep it real. All right, let's not act like Tyson Fury is invincible and he's the greatest of all time, or he's one of the greats. He's not that. All right, Dylan White was a 4-1 underdog, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 5-1, but he was the underdog. Okay, so they knew he was going to lose. It was just a matter of time, and I knew he was going to knock him out. I knew that. I didn't even watch the fight because I knew it wasn't going to be worth it. But he knocked him out. And so I figured it was going to be between 6 and 8. He did it in 6. All right, so come on, man. Let's stop it. Dylan White is nobody. He's not a good fighter. All right? And so, no, Tyson Fury beat him. He did what he was supposed to do. Now what's he going to do? Okay? I don't care if he beats Anthony Joshua or Usyk. He's still not in no conversation of no greatest heavyweight of all time because everything is about timing. He came along where you have this crop of fighters. The heavyweight division is not what it used to be, okay? If y'all could say that about basketball is not what it used to be when the Jordan era, why it's not good for boxing? Y'all take away from these basketball players today, even though to me their talent level is crazy because back then, in the Jordan era, everybody didn't have no jump shot and no three-pointer. These dudes today, these young boys today, man, they got three-pointers, man, could shoot from anywhere. That's skill right there. But I'm just saying when it comes to boxing, they're more athletic. They have a lot of talent, but they wasn't on the talent level of the fighters in the last eras, though. And they didn't have the heart and the will that they had. These dudes will quit. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali, man, them dudes didn't quit. They fought you, man. Like Ron Lyle said. He said when you hit Muhammad Ali, he said, man, he shook it off so fast, it was like you didn't even hurt him. You didn't even hit him. He came right back at you. That's what Ron Lyle said about Muhammad Ali. So it's a different era, man. You know, it's different, man. Don't tell me Muhammad Ali couldn't beat Tyson Fury or Joshua or any of these dudes because they bigger and stronger. No, it ain't. That's not what boxing is. Boxing is about skills, pays the bills, man. Okay? So, again, man, I just wanted to say that I'm not giving Tyson Fury no whole lot of credit because he beat Dylan White, all right? Does he have some skill? Absolutely. And listen, for his size, he can move around the ring and all that, that's phenomenal. I definitely give him his props on that. I ain't taking nothing away from him. He can move around the ring, and he got a little bit of skill. He got enough to do what he needs to do with the size that he got. And just the size alone makes him difficult to beat anyway. All right, but that's for this era of fighters. For who's there? Dylan White, Anthony Joshua, Usyk. Let's see what happens when they fight. But anybody else? I mean, you know, he beat Klitschko. Klitschko was basically on the way out. You know, and he caught Deontay Wilder, who, like I said, he's not a good fighter, man. He's not a boxer. You know, I wanted him to win, but I know Deontay Wilder's not good, man. You know, he got no leg. Look at his legs. His upper body, but look at his legs. How could you not work on your legs? How could you have skinny legs like that and a big upper body? You can't stand up when you get hit by a shot. You got to work on your neck and you got to work on your legs if you want to take shots. Come on, man. Anyway, peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. I'll be on here tomorrow with something else. Something else come to my way tonight, and I feel like getting back on, I might do that, but definitely I'll be on here tomorrow, God willing. So peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. And just please subscribe to the page, leave your comments. Let me know how you feel, how you don't feel, and we could talk about it. I don't disrespect anybody, and I don't want anybody disrespecting me. We could agree to disagree. We're grown men. Okay, you don't have to like who I like, and I don't have to like who you like. Just always remember that. Okay, I keep it real. All right, my favorite fighter is Floyd Mayweather, and my greatest all time is Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay, and Muhammad Ali is right after him. Floyd is the best ever, but Sugar Ray Robinson is the greatest ever. All right, so that's how I put it down. And Muhammad Ali is right behind Sugar Ray Robinson, and then we just go on down the list until we get to Floyd. Okay, because Floyd is definitely the greatest of this era, or this last era. But now we got a new era, and We got some good fighters, okay? So peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. Peace.